Hello, everybody. Marius, how are you doing? Congratulations on your first. How goes the Unreal Engine development that you're doing? What was I doing today? Yes, I wanted to fix a thing. Setting up the project. This is your new super secret project, right? $50 months. What? What? That's terrifying. Wow. Thank you, Marius. That is a long ass time. Holy shit. Some might even think I need to get a move on. Yes. Yes. How has your week been? Did you do anything fun? That's the upgrade row. Why did this one look fine over here? What? Is this the same one? Is it snap notification for the snippet thing? I have to manually open it every time. I'm convinced that this is one, not straight. It is fine, but look, that edge is fine, but that one isn't. Aren't they the same thing? How did I accidentally fix that? Wait, this can't be the same thing. It is the same. Over 3 kids, that is true. Work mostly. Purchased a better car. Ooh, nice. Is it a new car or is it a second-hand car? What car did you get? Better, not beater. What? A beta car? Oh, you mean a shitbox? Do you mean a shitbox? What beta car did you get? Yota Astral. I mean, that makes sense. Very practical, very practical. I could see you speeding away in there. Running away from them police and all the other things that you do. I mean, it must be quite cheap to insure and stuff as well. Like $2,000. If it lasts a year, I'm cool. Well, that's not bad then. Not bad at all. So that means that works out at less than $200 a month, so not bad at all. Where is... There. Is it this one? Insurance is like $35 a month or something. That's not bad at all. See, it is the same. Why is that one and this one different? Did you watch much of the World Cup? Because I feel like that's the last time I actually spoke to you. I only watched the Norway match. Fair. So let's go like this. Copy. And paste. Fantastic. Compile, save. Nothing changed. Norway did very well in the World Cup. I wonder, outline. Oh, I have so many questions, Epic. So many questions. Yes, because that's what I wanted. Definitely what I needed in my life. Other normal. Disable has none. When did Unreal Engine... Is Unreal... So you mentioned Unreal Engine 5.8.1. Is that out already? Oh, it is. I don't even know it was out yet. When did that come out? What's the UE6 branch? It must have been recently. Apparently it came out on the 28th of July and I just have not paid any attention. I didn't even see it come through. Did you have any, have you upgraded your project yet? Oh no, wait, you're doing a new project. So you don't have to worry about upgrades. New project goes on 5. Oh, you did a new project on 5.0.4. Are you going to upgrade to 5.8 then? Serotonin is running that, and I can't be fucked to upgrade that and have 2 versions installed. Fair. Alright, fair enough. So in that context, streaming long today? No, not really. Probably not. Going to the gym, be back. I'll probably stream for about an hour and a half today, because I haven't streamed in a while. Yeah. It's fine, Marish. You can message me on Discord later and we can keep talking. That was weird. All right, catch you later. Thank you very much, Marius. I hope you have a good gym session. Bye. let's see. So I'm gonna ask, let's go. So what is this file called? Browse to asset. Who dat? Braxton! Hello, how are you doing? How has streaming on YouTube been treating you? And how is your comic going? Is it going well? It's fine. Have you found any better discoverability? Working on the bus faces still. Nice. You enjoying that project? It looks like a lot of fun. There won't be any discoverability until I'll make actual video. Yeah, I found YouTube doesn't like live streams. They don't, and they also make it very difficult to find live streams. Which is interesting because if you've been to a live stream before, they recommend it. So for example, here, they're recommending this video for some reason, even though I haven't been here before. Or maybe I watched one of their other ones. You can't control what you say when you're live. Ah, that's actually a good point. But to get to live, where is live? Live is shorts, ideas. There's Braxton. Your channel liked, show more. Oh, I can never find it. Oh, there's live. It wasn't even, live wasn't even on my default landing page. I had to scroll down and go to it. And then when you get here, it's just pure chaos. Like, there's the top ones here that they're showing, fine. This, which, okay. Like, none of these are even things that I watch. The most similar thing of all the things that they're recommending might be Speed, but I don't think I've watched Speed in ages. The clips, okay, there, NASA, that's one thing. Oh wait, this isn't even live. These are recent. So I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 live streams, none of which I would watch. Then this isn't even in English. This, I don't know where that is. It's like, what are the suggestions? This doesn't make any sense. Apparently all it thinks is that I do is watch football. I don't watch football. I think they throw a lot of nonsense at you to make you click it anyway. I mean, understandable, but like, to give you an idea, when I watch the live streams that I watch, that I go to your stream, I go to aircrafts landing at Heathrow, and maybe a music stream. That's it. And yet, none of that is in my top like recommendation. It's all just random things. When you click it away, that gives them more information to sell. But it's just like, they've just given me a whole bunch of things that I'm not interested in, and then they wonder why their platform doesn't do well for live streaming. And the thing is, they've recently had new tools that they've brought out. Can I show this? Does it even work? It doesn't actually even work. So I had a, oh here's the crop one, the auto crop. So this is for YouTube Shorts, so that they auto crop and you can get discoverability there. But it's like they put that in, but it's still horrible, 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 horrible. Worst experience. Actually, what does Twitch say? If I go to the home page of Twitch, what did they show me? Like, what do they think I want to watch? Let's see. Game dev. Oh, look, game dev, I think, or some kind of gaming related stuff. Makes much more sense. People that I watch. Actually makes a lot more sense. It sometimes makes me wonder, how is Twitch doing as badly as it is? You have to get 8K views per month every month. Oh, you just double hours the monetization requirements as well. You gotta be kidding me. Wait, seriously? Hold on, YouTube. Like, they changed it a while back and it made it really difficult. And then they've made it even harder. Oh man, that makes me so sad. Let's see, earn. So for me to get super, oh, membership, they've added more. So memberships for me is 500 subscribers, which I'm 140 off. 3 videos in the last 90 days. That's like pretty simple. And then 3,000 watch hours. More free content for YouTube, less for people who create content. And then apparently when you get like, I've heard that when people have got monetization at that level, the payouts are so small. Maybe that's why they did it. Yeah. So 1,000 subscribers, and then I need to have 4,000 watch hours in a 365 day period. That's because YouTube takes part of the revenue. Obviously they take part of the revenue, but it's just, so calculator, what is that in? So 4,000 divided by 365. That's 10 hours of content. Someone needs to watch 11 hours of your content per day for 365 days. That seems more manageable than it is. Because when I was doing the shorts and stuff, because those actually count, but shorts I suppose are such small amounts, the highest I've ever gotten out of the 3,000 just for, and that's for memberships, it's not even when you get properly paid, is I think 2,000 hours out of the 3,000 for the year. And that was one short every single week with live streams every single week. Which is sad. Oh well, it's fine. I am making a game. I'm sharing my experience with people. Those who want to watch will watch. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Better to use YouTube to divert traffic to your own site. That's true. If you need help, I have 8 years of experience and 29 years of coding. Damn, you've been at this for a while. That's some impressive stats you got there. How long have I been using Unreal Engine for now? When did Unreal Engine 5 release? Unreal Engine 5 release date. 2022. Oh, only 4 years? Man, it feels like more. At least as long as this game has been... Braxton, very complicated sentences for me to read. Remember, I'm only a native English speaker. At least as long as this game has been in dev. Yes, very true. They don't seem to like dev streams. I submitted my first, well actually I had a weird week. I submitted 3 fixes to Unreal Engine this week, so we'll see if they get, brought in. I'll try talk simple. Thanks Braxton, I appreciate it. I know it seems like I'm fluent in English, but you gotta remember that I may look fluent in English, but I'm not fluent in English. Oh, why is it lagging? Why isn't Unreal frozen? Do I have a memory leak? Oh, do I get to debug a memory leak? Ooh. Stat FPS, stat unit. No, stat unit. No, it's fine. 3.143 gigs. Also, if I have a memory leak when I'm doing nothing in my game, then I've got some major issues. Like if I'm spawning a wave, for example, and I get a memory leak, that makes more sense. Actually, now I'm very curious. If I put a bunch of towers in and then upgrade them. I don't know what I've pressed. Go 8. Let's put a gun tower there. I pressed something bad. Not that one, not that one. Oh, I've pressed the controller button. Is that the one? That might be part of the problem. Who are you? What did I break in here? Compile, save. Compile, save. Play. Upgrade. You seem fine. Max. Okay, so put that one down. Oh, I need to fix this bug. It's driving me up the wall. Eh? There we go. Also, if I click here, I want this to close. Isn't that what I wanted, or I changed it the other way around? Because to me, if I click here, I want that to close. And that one. So the whole thing should close. Upgrade. Actually a really bad position for that one. That did close. Suspicious. Ah, if you click fast enough, it closes it. Oh, that's another bug. Alright, we wanted stat unit. And stat FPS. So RAM is... It's gone up. That might be because the next wave is spawning and it's a new texture group. Before, it's gone down. That's good. I'll just put more of the same tower in. Weirdly, that should have changed color. So I've got 2 bugs to fix now. Oh! They're gonna get destroyed. Oh, wait. I need to change the spawn height of the numbers so it's a bit more sporadically around them, so I can actually see what's going on. Oh, this guy should be an absolute tank. Yep, he is. We're gonna need more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're gonna slow down time. Max. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah. I keep forgetting that escape is close. I should probably rebind that at some point. Right, what did you find out? So the background could be causing this. Let's just turn off some things. Cider! How's it going? Pretty good in you. How are you doing? When do you move into a new place? Have you moved in? I think you have, haven't you? Background color does nothing. I didn't move anymore. The landlord pulled out the day we were supposed to be moving. Mistake. Got to find a new place. Don't you get compensation for something like that? I don't know. I wish. I feel like there's like, is he allowed to pull out that at that point? Like, I feel like there's laws that prevent something like that. Because you've signed a whole contract and stuff, and he pulls out the day before. There's got to be some kind of like, I mean, what if you had just sold your property, or you had just like you didn't have somewhere to go? That's the kicker. The reference checks were taking a while. So yours, your reference check was done and all passed, all good, nice. But the only thing I can think of is, that's the right horizontal box. Says an image is a background. Is this an image as a background? Image is a background. Your boyfriend's taking a bit longer, so we hadn't signed a rental deal yet, despite having us put some insurance, sign up for utilities here, neither of which I can actually cancel right now. Right, okay. Yeah, I suppose for utilities, if like the internet stuff that you got, as long as if it was in the 2-week cooldown period, you can cancel. But if it isn't, then you're a bit stuck. For this place that I moved into now, I only set up like the Virgin Media internet the week before, I think. Neither of which I can actually do. Oh, right. It's outside the cooldown period, but I won't be paying them since I won't be using it. Fair. You should be able to cancel the insurance and get a lot of the money back. Like, there'll be an admin fee, but you should be able to just cancel it. I know with like one of the providers I was with, towards the end of the tenancy, it was cheaper to let it run out than to cancel it, because the admin fee would have been the price of the cancellation. So I was just like, oh, fuck it, whatever. Kind of ticks me off, but whatever. I paid for my internet £19 a month, but that's like 5G, so it's kind of just works anyway. As long as I live in a house with 5G signal, I can keep it. So yeah, I mean, that one's fair. I mean, also 5G is useful to have. Depending on how the SIM's done, you could always, if you've got a dual SIM phone, you could just put it in there and then just have it very cheap data for the other one. Through one of the sign-up packages, I think previously I was with Virgin Media. So Virgin Media, when I signed up with them, they gave me some amount of O2 data. They actually, no, this was before that. They gave me a Virgin Media SIM, so I got the Virgin Media SIM. And I had like 20 gigs of data on the Virgin Media SIM that was just included with my package. So then on my main phone account, I just had like just enough so that I could make phone calls. And that was it. Ends up being bills included for the new place, which we have applied to some already, so I don't know. redundant networking is not a bad idea. I know exactly what you need. I know what you need. See, this is what you need. Let me just find it. No, please don't pull everything off my screen. Thank you. Thank you. You need this. A 5G backup from UE5. Order now. T's and C's may apply. It's actually cheaper than I thought. If a 5 I can get. Oh yeah, it's not bad. 90 for that is wildly cheap. That's excluding VAT. It's 94 with that. It's not a bad price, including VAT. And because it's, what I like is if you've got Unify stuff, you just plug it in and it'll just work. You just need a PoE connection and you're done. I got a Unify doorbell, and after getting it set up, it was and seeing it work, I was like, damn, this is actually quite nice. It scared the crap out of me today. So I'm sitting at work and doing some work, and all of a sudden my phone starts ringing, and it was not like a quiet ring, it was like super fucking loud, and there's people sitting next to me, and I kind of just like, I freak out going, what the fuck's wrong with my phone? And then I realized, oh, someone's rung my doorbell. It turns out it was my mother. My mother came to my mother and Bubbles went out, so she rang the doorbell, scared the crap out of me. And then I've got one of those chimes as well, so when it does ring, it rings on my phone and then it rings behind me, because that's where I put the chime at the moment. And did you freak out yesterday when the emergency went off? The emergency went off yesterday, and I was just sitting there and I was having pizza, and I'm like, my phone goes off, Bubbles' phone goes off, my work phone goes off, and I'm like, what is it? Like, what's going on? Because I knew there wasn't a test on, so it was like something serious, and I was a bit like, and like for the wildfires, I'm like, okay, I understand the wildfires are quite bad at the moment, but I didn't, how I interpreted it was, that the area that we were specifically in had a wildfire nearby, because that's usually what they use it for. Like, you're in immediate danger, GTFO. Does she not call before coming out? Well, they had pre-arranged it, so Bubbles knew that my mother was coming over. But when the doorbell rang, it rings to the house, so the chime device in my study, and it rings to my cell phone. Apparently mine was a little too loud. Don't start fires. Yes, no fires. But then apparently the whole country got it. Someone was telling, I overheard someone speaking to the barista today at Cafe Nero, and he was like, yeah, he was sitting at the pub last night and it went off, and the entire pub went dead quiet until they read the message. Because obviously people thought there's a nuke coming from Moscow. So yeah, that was 10 out of 10. Fun experience. The fuck? Aspect ratio. What are you talking about? I set up OWRT as a random route I had, put my Vodafone into IP pass-through mode, and now I have 3 VLANs linked to a specific Wi-Fi network that'll get its own IP address, their own IP range. This is entirely isolated from everyone. I've thought about setting up the visitor isolation one for my one. I run 4 VLANs at the moment. I've got my standard VLAN, management VLAN, server VLAN, and camera VLAN. So the camera VLAN, because my view is if it's outside the property and for some reason my brain goes, okay, someone's going to rip it off the wall, take a laptop and plug the cable in, as one does, right? And so because of that, I was like, how can I prevent this? So the camera VLAN has no internet access and it can't access anything else on my network. It's like DMZ'd, but it can speak to, the UniFi, the UDM can speak to it. So I can access the camera and it doesn't need internet because all the updates are pushed directly through the UDM. IoT can be accessed by the home VLAN and IoT can't be accessed by itself. Smart. Yeah. I have thought about isolating the visitor network. So if a device joins and isn't, so I have to basically manually move the device over to my protected LAN is what I'm thinking of doing. Otherwise it sits on the disconnected one and it can't see anything else on my network. Because most of my devices have fixed IPs when they connect. Like the servers, as I set them up, I keep adding to the list. Every time I make a new VM. That should be done via MAC address. I think it is done via MAC address. But you can also bypass both of those methods with spoofing MAC addresses or the IP. True, but you need to be able to know what the MAC address is. You'd have to know what the MAC address is, lol, exactly. Which is not using the IP. Lol. Yeah, that. Basically that. Okay, let's fix this other thing. Find reference viewer, tower upgrade manager, row manager, managers owned by select tower. So browse to assets, open up on, you should have some code. There we go. What I found surprising about my UniFi device is because I now have access to like a lot of the logs and I can see what is or isn't hitting my network, is just the number of like random attacks that occur throughout the day, like scans and pings and all sorts of other shit to try and get in. Like, it's wild how many happen per day. Okay, so that's tick. So show the widget is that. Now, we seem to block input somewhere. So tick is valid, is selected tower. Tower knows how much damage it's done, so we don't need to. Is this the right one? Selected tower. At home. Yeah, at home. Because all like IP addresses just get scanned and stuff. Like if you go to your firewall on your router and you have a look at just how many times it gets hit. I'm behind GNet, so IG I'm safe. I'm also behind GNet and I'm still getting hit. is wild. Like, where is insights? That's my alarms, logs. That's not what I want. I want flows. That's air view, insights. Of course, the one thing I'm looking for is like impossible to find flows. Is that what I want? Blocked. In the last month, I have blocked 15,955 attempts on the network. Okay, some of those do apparently include ad blocks as well. Where do the pings come from? China, Russia, Singapore, US, just fucking all over the place. Do we have any threats? Do we detect any threats? You're not behind GNAT then? I must be behind GNAT because my public IP and my other I have like 2 public IPs depending on how you check it. Because you even want to receive a ping. Why? I don't know. I'll need to have like I need to go through it and have a look. That's so weird. Oh, there's one from India. It's not just pings, it's just like people also trying to access stuff. If you get a your public IP and see it on the internet, go PowerShell and try and trace IP. I'll do that later. I'm not going to do that now. If you see more than one jump, I believe that means you're on GNAT. But I was asking like a AI about it, like, should I be worried? And it was like, generally no. It's more of a worry when stuff's going out of your network than trying to access your internet. So if your router is blocking stuff, then that's good. So that's the upgrade button. We set the data. We should do that. Update the text. Doesn't seem right to me. This isn't the one I'm looking for. There's a top one. Tower info might be that one. That looks better. Okay, here. So, where is the condition? So upgrade. Update selected tower. If it's not that, then selected tower. Panels open. That. Show panel bind widget. Update the widget info. We clear. We push. We close. We open. We sell. Okay, so here's the set game mode in UI. So that sets it to that sets, is it this? If I can do that. No, it's not that. Because here I should be able to close. But is it blocking the click? Hold on. Yeah, it's blocking the click. So it's consuming it. Open upgrade. Might be on a different one. It might be in the player controller. Oh, it's PI, isn't it? Or PC? What events do we have in here? Nope. L. What is L for? Oh, it's trace. Hash?
Picking up the pieces of a broken heart, guess I was chosen. Stitch it back together, better late than never, steady motion. Can't control my fate, but I control all these emotions. I'm not broken, I'm not broken. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Oh, 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 oh. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Gravity can take his arms around my legs and try to pull me. I'll still levitate. The greatest gift I got is being is holy. One thing I learned, pain hurts but don't control me. I'm not broken, I'm not broken.
Are you still teaching them everything? It's one of these blueprints.
Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Oh, 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 oh. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game.
Is the MCP server still running on this?
Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my
Wait a minute.
I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Oh, 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 oh. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game.
Okay, so we know that when we click this and we click away, it does that. Now if I put another tower down, it still allows me to do it. So if I click there, that works. It's just when we go to the upgrade that it doesn't work. See here, I can click between the two of them. So I put a missile tower, I can still do that, and I can click there. But now if I go to upgrade, I can't do it. So something about when we make the upgrade page visible. So maybe we should look at the upgrade code. Oh, here we go. So bind event on show upgrade points, event construct, bind ranger upgrade container, attempt upgrade, handle upgrade, close, max upgrade. That's an event dispatcher. Upgrade panel closed, fine. Upgrade panel open here. So set is panel open. Or we can freeze. That's also fine. So tower. Is this fully closed? So this sets the upgrade panel open. Is panel open? Is upgrade panel open? So that's a panel on top of a panel. So this is the upgrade code. So we push the widget to the stack. We set it. We say we create an event for. We bind to the event. Close upgrade. Why? Oh, okay, fine. And then we say set input game mode to game and UI. Why would we need to do that though? Surely it's already set to what it needs to be. So let's disconnect that again. See, to me, this shouldn't. What are we doing when we update selected tower and then tower info closed, event constructor update that there's a custom event attached to bind event to on tower. So tower deselected. So F2 tower deselected. So when the tower's deselected, we go, is the panel open? Set the decal state if it's true. F9, file, save, play. So that should be this, and then I click here. So that's that code. Now if I go here, so that code doesn't run when we do that. So we should have some code like this then on the upgrade panel. So tower deselected, how does that one work? Tower deselected says that we have the TD game system bind event on tower deselected. So we could do the same. So tower upgrade. What do you look like? Yes, you. So bind event points changed. Disconnect you, put you there, put you over there. So put you here, put you there. So let's see if this works. So maybe it is working. So then we go custom event. Custom event. Not that type. I want the other type. Custom. You're gonna make me do it manually. Onto input. Utility. Create event. There. Create a matching event. And I want consistent, so that, and then what do we want? We're going to want to check, is it open? File save, so is it open? It has to be open, otherwise it wouldn't be visible, or this wouldn't be running, so that's fine. So why don't we just call this, bruh. 20 consecutive streams, damn. Twitch says I should follow you. Your channel shows up in my follow channel, so the fuck. Twitch is a little confused at the moment, let's put it that way. "14 months, you're so cool." Yes, yes you are. You're the coolest. Set to decal state, time for panel close. So we need to close and upgrade close. So we've got all the code for that, but this... I wonder if the other one's blocking it. Close upgrade, open upgrade. So there's that. Hello? That was weird. Okay, so actually, does this have a reference? Close tower upgrade. Who uses that? Oh, why don't you just call tower deselected? Ah, maybe that's... Would that be the reason? Because technically this code should be handling that. If I go back to here... This we shouldn't need, because this should already be handled by the panel above it. It's a bit weird, but that just exists there, right? Don't need that. Compile that. Let's clear this up a bit. So upgrade points changed. Upgrade button clicked. Handle upgrade. This will be close panel. Thank you, Hexic, for the 14 months. You were the coolest of cool. Wait, are you still teaching? I can't. I think I did ask, but maybe in a way. Max upgrade. And what do we have here? So that's bold bind. Let's take that off. Add a create an event. Bold. Widget. There. Then this can be moved. This can be done like that. This is bold the widget. Yeah. I'm sort of. I have 2 classes a week, just private. One of the classes during the summer. Nice. Mr. Silent Amico. Mr. Josh Works. How are you doing? Are you well? Have you been well? Yes, thank you. How are you? Good thing. How's things going? They're going well. They're going very well, thank you. UI. What's your split between C++ and Blueprints? About 50-50 maybe? Potentially a bit more C++ now. Because we have all of these. $75 C++, 25 Blueprints. That's not a bad split. Maybe I'm more C++. Maybe. Sometimes hard to tell. One, two, three, four. So oh, it's fine. It's a good experimento. You love C++? Me too. It's great. I do enjoy it. You love C++? That's what I said. What I said, man. This bug, man. This bug. But doesn't this panel get closed though? Because it becomes inactive. Mm-hmm. Oh, wrong page. Eh? What?
Bazinga!
Damn. Man, it's good to have my glasses back on. Okay, so it is the right panel. Start to hydrate very well. I will do some hydration for you. Oh, that's some good shit right there, man. That liquid, man. That liquid speaks to my soul. Need in this weather? You have no idea. It's so hot. Oh, what's you got on there? Whiskey? Yes, exactly. I hydrate on whiskey. Like a man. It's probably not ideal in this temperature, true fucking hell. It was so hot last night that in my study, I had to leave the fan on to just like try and blow air out the window. At like at about 9:30 last night, I eventually just got up and I was like, I can't be in my study anymore. It's just too hot. Today's 26 and it's still absolutely baking. I don't know what it is. Absolutely fucking baking. Like, it's 27 at the moment. And unfortunately, at this time of the afternoon, the sun is on the window or the side of the property where my study is, and I just die. I think the world is trying to bake us all like cakes. Yeah. Oh, I have not enjoyed it. I slept horribly last night. It was just so hot. It was 30 degrees in my study, in my bedroom. It was just, ugh. So this is what I love about the cold. Like, I love cold weather. I think for me, anything under 21 degrees, beautiful fucking day. I would take minus 10 degrees versus this like 30 something degree bullshit. I got sidetracked again, didn't I? Yes, I did. So let's see what the fuck is going on in this panel. And I have to travel to work, so I would, and you know it's bad if I'd rather choose sitting in minus 10 to go to the office in the morning than this 37, 38 that we had on Thursday. Absolute disgusting. Okay, so we've got this motherfucker over here. And we go like this, and we go, we take the selected tile, and we go to the top of the selected tile. Is this selected tile? Fucking hell. No, we want, that's the row. We don't need the row. That is the full motherfucker. This is like the info of infos, which means here's the tower deselected. So this should always run because this is the one that owns the two other panels. Tower upgrade, selected tower info. That's true, it must have been bad. Dude, it was so bad. It was so bad. And I was working from home on Thursday. I think at one point, like in the evening, it was like 37 degrees inside my study. Because the entire afternoon, the wall outside had been baked, and then I had my computer on, and then I got baked. I'm surprised I got as much work done this week as I did. So this is the one that Like, this is literally a reference to that one. So that entire panel must be blocking input altogether so that this isn't firing. Project setting, enable default input of false. Otherwise, you need to double click non-UI elements in order for it to register. So that's fine. So where is the upgrade panel open? Here's the upgrade panel. So if I click this, it should be dead as a dodo now, right? Yes, fantastic. So we enable that again. Now, should this be doing this? In my opinion, no. The reason why is this one changing from what the other had? Then tower info panel, upgrade panel closed. That does that. So that's the entire upgrade panel closed. Fine. Wait, what? No, that shouldn't need to change it either because it should still be the same. So we open the upgrade panel, we close the upgrade panel. Tower info, upgrade panel closed. It's not tower info, it's just upgrade panel closed. Okay. Then upgrade panel opened. Because we know what the difference between the two. Then tower info panel closed. Fine. We can keep that same style so that you're happy. So oh, sorry, it's cold. So were these different? So no asset, no lock, no mouse, no nothing. So these are identical. So when this panel is closed, we set it to that. But wait, that doesn't make sense. When closed, why not just call this? Oh, we do call it. We call tile panel closed and tile panel closed. So then when we call that, there's the close logic for both of them now, right? Because this one allows us to go back to the tile panel page. Fine. So that gets closed there, that gets closed there, that gets closed there. And then instead of doing this here, this can be done. Now this can stay here, but we don't need it for both because this will automatically get called, but we should actually put this in a different order. Right, this makes much more sense now. This always gets closed when this panel gets closed. So if the panel gets deselected, this gets called. If the panel, you manually close the panel, this gets called. So this will always run no matter what. Then, when we close the upgrade panel, this one, we set, you know, the thing, we should actually keep this all the same. So we do this again. And this is common UI stack, tower upgrade, remove widget. So we remove both widgets. Good. We set its state to closed. We set the data to null. And then we go tower data. Upgrade tower. Should that not be set to null as well? Whatever. Fine. There. They're all happy. So now, if we do this, it should work as it currently does. Close. Upgrade. Nothing works. I think there's another reason for that. Storm, hello, how are you doing? How's your game progress going, Storm? So that works fine. So we've got 3 of these, which are all identical. Are they all identical? Play control, play controller, play controller. 1, 2, 3. Hide, hide, hide. Don't lock, don't lock. So that is correct. Right, so now tower upgrade open. Update selected tower. Fucking hell, it's a lot. Update selected tower. There you go. So update selected tower, fine. And we'll put you there. This is the construction. Oh, we somehow selected too much. Put that there. Select this panel, move you out. Go. Now, so let's update that. So, yeah. So this is tower closed. Update opened. You stay there. So tower, the standard panel closed. Then the upgrade panel closed. So you should basically be the same. Then we've got the cell button, which will call, set the data to null. Must call something else somewhere else, which is a bit confusing, but it's fine. So that will call some other logic and then close the panel. So the cell does close tower panel. Right. Then tower deselect. So this is a deselect function that comes in, and that should close everything. As far as I can tell, so upgrade panel closed gets set to a bind event. Set upgrade tower. Yes, that all makes sense. Fine. So I don't think the issue is actually in this one at all. So it must exist on this. So somewhere here, something happens. And this is the tower upgrade UI manager, which is that one. Fine. So what do? We build the widget. We update the points change. Those are both delegates. Fine. And then we have this, which we shouldn't technically need because the one that there's a master one that owns this. So some input in here is I'm suspecting that some input in here is blocking it. So let's take that, put it there for now, because this should be handled by the top level one. Because remember that this one is empty, but it constructs this one and this one. So it handles the construction of both of these. The only other thing I could think of is, let's just check this for a sanity check. So here's the upgrade. Then we've got, and that just calls on tower upgrade pressed. I was expecting there to be something else gets called here, but no. Cell does nothing. Close does nothing. Show widget. And show widget, nothing. And then update widget info. That just gets some data and upgrades all the fields. What do we have here? We have tick. The tick says tower knows how much damage is done. This is for updating the data. What? Huh? Text damage done. Why is that on here? Oh, we do actually update the damage done for the tower. If I close it, Ah, I see. It's kind of useless because... So what I'm actually going to do is disable this. Put another thing here. This only works if the panel is open. Open. Do specific tower tracking in a different way. Disabled for now. Okay, so that, fine. This. Not sure what the fuck's going on there. I'm guessing we don't need any of that. Fine. So we've made 0 progress, but we've now figured out half of what's going on. Oh, it was so good. It was so cold. So now we get to here. So here's the construction. We'll remove that, put it to the side. We build the widget. So we update the container. We get the update information. We create the widget. We store that created widget as a child to the upgrade container because this is all the data. Right, these are all the small fields. So what the tower contains, all the small individual fields. Fine. Then upgrade points change. That's just for displaying the information. Upgrade button clicked. So that executes an actual upgrade. Then handle upgrade is the actual code that I'm guessing. What is this? Oh, that's literally that. Cool. So it goes through. It gets all the data and checks if the current one is equal to the one we want. Then we get the array index. We cast to it and we upgrade the state based on the data. There's definitely a better way to fix that, to do that, but we're not worried about that right now. Fine. Then panel closed. We call that. Then we click the upgrade button. So on click upgrade button. That's the max one, right? So max. So there is nothing in here that does anything to do with UI. The UI state. So nothing in here should be blocking unless it comes down to the canvas panel. That's the only thing I can think of. Is there's something on this canvas panel. A copy. Let's do a diff check on it. Diff check. Okay. So there's that panel there. Then we take this one and we go copy. Paste it in there and we can check what the difference is. Weirdly, not what I wanted. So begin was a canvas panel. So that's the canvas panel name. Then export path, fine. Get him! Hello, how you doing? What if we go copy properties and parameters? No. Jedem, do you sleep? Actually, a good point, Jedem. It's like 3:30 in the morning for you, isn't it? So this is the canvas tree, not actually what I wanted, but actually kind of helpful. No. It's Mr. Sailor Atomico. I don't understand the question. How does one train to be like you, Jen, and require 0 sleep? Just always be available, always be around. Also, Crimson, hi, how are you doing? Oh, what a fun bug this is. I have a great understanding of how this panel now works. Doing okay, recovering from being cooked this week. Fair enough. It's still quite hot today, although apparently it's only 26 now. I must say, the 37, actually, it was landed up being 38 on Thursday. It was horrible. Yesterday somehow almost felt worse. I don't know why. Maybe because yesterday was supposed to be 3 degrees cooler. It was just worse. I struggled so much to sleep last night. There must be something in the player controller. So let's see. Who has a reference? Okay, wait. Let's start with this. What are we exporting from this? Do we have any data? We do. Are they public? No. So no one should have information about it. Only thing I can think of is something in the player controller is going, why? So let's see. Game and UI. UI. There is no ways that nothing in the player controller sits.
Wow.
I know, Josh, I know. Spawn the building. So what is consuming the click? Let's try something. We're gonna go wild here, right? So let's do this. So inside this, we are going to copy. No, we're not going to copy. We're going to save this. Upgrade panel opened. And fine. So where is there another one of these? Push widget. There. And there. We take that. We paste it over here. Then we connect this because we know this one works, right? And that's what we do. We just do that. We click compile. So now we won't build the other panel, and we should just build 2 of the same panel. We click that. We click that. We put that. We click upgrade. So you see now it's built the same panel again. So it does work. It does work. It's something on that panel. Okay. So now we know something when this panel gets constructed is preventing UI clicks going to, what do we call them? What do we call them? To this parent over here. Wait, there's a C++ function in here? Show tower upgrades. Upgrade component upgrade. So if upgrade current tower equal that. On upgrade applied. Create upgrade buttons. Set visibility. Tower change. Broadcast. Show widget broadcast. Suspicious. Very suspicious. On tower changed. Interesting, because this supports having the tower changed. Wait. Where's the code? Alt 7. It's not implemented. On what ons do we have? We'll do a search for that. I want on. That dynamic closed. Upgrade applied. Upgrade applied. Native construct. So it binds to that. Set visibility. E-slate visibility collapsed. Initially hide the UI. What? So after native construct, E-slate visibility visible collapsed.
Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one.
Man, I'm so tired all of a sudden. Don't you usually have like 15 monsters per day? Is that afternoon sort of a lull, you know, when it hits? I am quite, I mean, what is it? 20, almost 20 to 4. You have to teach later as well. Oh, ugh, no. Man, like just the thought of having to like teach later, just no. Oh, apparently Amazon delivered stuff to me and they've just gone and hid it behind my bin. What did I order? Marius is back. Marius, I streamed longer than I thought. So hi, welcome back. How was your gym session? Are you completely ripped now? It's not you, it's the wife. Actually, I think this time it was me, funny enough. It's a curling iron. Actually, I do need to get more curling irons. You know, just make my hair just flip. You know. You ordered a dual epic, a 192 core, 384 thread server with 3 terabytes of RAM. Yes. And they left it outside, sitting in the sun next to a wheelie bin. Those bastards. Exec, you son of a bitch. Marius, you son of a bitch. How's it going? Son of a bitch, I'm in. Ah, fucking hell. I love those stretches when you do that stretch and your back like clicks back into place. I'm just like, yeah. That felt good, boy. That felt good. Oh, it's Marius's birthday soon. Goddamn. You're catching up, Marius. You're catching up in age. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I see the RAM prices are still like completely through the roof. My work looked at pricing a new laptop for me because it was cheaper. They thought it was going to be cheap, potentially cheaper to get a new laptop than upgrade the RAM. Well, it turns out no, that wasn't the case, and it was like 10 grand for a laptop. And they were like, no, not a fuck. It fucking works. But does it always work? If I click this, fine, upgrade.
Did you bring Bubbles a coffee?
Turning cog, that's a good question. I actually bought Bubbles a coffee this morning. I did do that. I did do that. And GPs have gone up in price again. God knows when I'll be able to afford one. Have you seen the price of a 5090? What the fuck? Like, I thought when they released it was bad. They've just lost the fucking plot. I was looking at this last night and I was like, what in the shit? Someone was saying something the other night and I was like, actually, that's the most sort of true statement I've heard in a while, which was game developers shouldn't be developing anything for like 5090 as the top performance because it's so far out of the budget of like most people. I was thinking it might be good to go to CEX to buy a bunch of laptops and set them up in headless mode to use the servers. That could be good because laptops are cheap as fuck with fairly decent CPUs, and some of the GPUs you'll get use 500Ms. I got a 5090 when the market dipped, so I'm glad with it. Yeah, you got it at the right time. So these are the 5090s now. You got a 5070, right? So 5090, basic. So palette, Asus £4,000, MSI like almost 4.5, Gigabyte, you know, 3.5, 3,600. Like what the fuck is this? Like 4,200. Like this is insane. Like how much is a 5080? So if we go Nvidia gaming, a 5080, right? That's fucking insane. It's just a 5080, £1,300. Like to go from, it's like 4x the price. Call for price. Fuck no. Fuck no. Like this for a 5080, 1,200. What is going on? It's like, okay, fine, let's go have a look again. Let's drop to, like, you know, okay, 5070 Ti. What did I click? I'm sure I clicked that. View selection, there we go. 5080 Ti, £1,000, 850. What the, like, this is as bad as when I remember I bought my like 3070 for like £900, 900 pounds during the mining crisis. Nvidia Quattro 48. Yeah, like there you go. The price I saw in Newegg was 4,500 in Walmart. Yeah, that's pretty normal, like turning cargo. Apparently that's how much we're paying for graphics cards. Nvidia had a van at one of their events where they were selling them for MSRP, so like $92,000. They're obviously completely sold out because, you know, why not? It's actually half the price. I would buy one and then immediately sell it because the profit. There are people that have had 5090s for a while that are considering selling them now just because they would make so much money for it. Buy two, keep one, sell one. Yeah, and you would it would pay it off for you. How many nerds did they kidnap when the van was empty? 5070 Ti is what I'd get if I were to upgrade, but not that price. No, like right now, if my graphics card breaks, I don't know, integrated is the only way I'm going because not at that fucking price. So I was quite shocked. Like, how much is an RX? What's it? Blackwell 4000 series card. Like, even that's still a lot, but fucking hell, this is absolutely wild. Oh, there we go. Now it just becomes like silly. And then Nvidia gonna go, yeah, our graphics cards aren't selling, so we're not gonna be selling them anymore. I'm like, yes, because you outpriced the market. The one you're selling pays the other, yeah. I might be wrong, but I think the Quattro RGX is better than the Blackwell 4000, and they're even cheaper. Be worth checking out. It's got a shit ton more VRAM. The issue is you can't game on the 8000, I think. You might be able to. You might be able to download a patch. Is it like hardware locked or software locked? Because Nvidia do weird things. Okay, if I do this, and then I go like this, and I go max all, and then I click on this, and I go back, and I click on this. It fucking works! God damn it, what a pain in the ass that was. I don't know if it has 3D acceleration, probably does, it's a workstation card. Yeah, but it probably has so much raw power. Does it need it? Because I know that like Nvidia and them, they want you to be buying cloud computing to do shit. Which I'm very much against doing, because I like being able to, I like owning my own hardware and being able to do shit with my own hardware. Like at the end of the life cycle, like I gave my old computer to my brother-in-law because he wanted new hardware. I can't do that if I'm paying it to Nvidia. And but for Nvidia, it's because they can sell one graphics card technically 2 to 3 times if you think about it with a cloud computer. Because if I'm using it for, let's say, 8 hours, and then someone else, I log off, someone else can then use it for the next 8 hours, and then another person for the next 8. So they're getting like 3x the money out of it. Ah, now the upgrade doesn't work properly. If I click that. So upgrade, wait, that's because you didn't go to the right panel. Hope it all works. Ah, it's fucking beautiful. Nvidia should do a subscription service where you get the most recent GPU. I'm somewhat surprised that they don't. No, they shouldn't. It'd make it cheaper. It'd be so expensive though. They should get their heads out of their asses. That would help. You should be able to outright buy it. That would be nice. Like, cars and phones sometimes do that. You know, it's a wild day when your mobile phone, like, what's it? The new Apple phone is less than the Nvidia graphics card. Tower defense. I just need to lease my damn PC. It does actually feel like you do at this point. Power upgrade. That we don't need. Why are you opening that? Okay, so that we fix, that we fix, that we fix, that we fix, that we don't need. And that we fix. So, fixed bug. Actually, what was the... We have a bug fix for this, don't we? Don't we have like a new way that we're doing this? Azure DevOps. I'll just go to game dev. Let's go to my board of working items. That's not recent. I just want to see all of them. All of them. Just show me everything. There we go. And I'm looking for upgrade. Upgrade build server, improve all upgrade buttons. No, that's not it. Fucking hell. Settings, navbar, audio, apply, persistent load. Graphic settings at runtime. Gameplay. Apply game settings at runtime. Spin tower around. Oh, that looks like fun. Just routine towers on thing. Damage stats display. Upgrade path. What? Upgrade path display. Oh, right. Buy sell cost displayed on tower page. Yes. Upgrade enemy display. UI overview. Sell. Oh, floating orbs. Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, I want to do that next. Actually, let's look at doing that. I don't want to sign story points. I just want to sign it to myself. I hate you so much at Show DevOps. So much. What's the backlog? Tower game settings UI. No. Gameplay. Dun, dun, dun. How much water do I have? Oh, I have not had enough water. I've had... This is... How much? 750 mils. That's all the water I've drank today. I have had 2 coffees and a glass of very nice cool drink. Ah, 67. So, let's do a new format, and we're gonna go... :67, that to indicate the number that we're doing, and then we can copy that, commit, push. Wait, did I not fix this? Add that range decal. Fine, fantastic. Why am I on the upgrade path? I should have merged this back in. Let's do that quickly. I don't know what I changed in there. This is just that. This is just that. And sure, why not? That's that. Then let's close the project. And let's go back to main. And then go... merge into current branch. That one. Create a merge commit. The commit from the selected branch will be added to the current branch by the merge. Squash and merge. History. How many were there? Let's do a squash and merge. Actually, no, I want the history. So, what is all of this? Did I break something? Let's just discard everything. Discard. Branch. There we go. So now let's go branch. Merge into branch. The upgrade. That one. Apparently decided for me. What in the silo? What in the silo? That's a good question. How are you doing, Skittles? Welcome back. What have you been working on, Skittles? And what have you been working on, Turncock? Have you made anything cool? You were doing a lot of, what are you working on? I remember you were working on your very detailed Porsche light. Good, good on you. I'm pretty good. Melting a bit in this heat. But other than that, pretty good. Okay, that is now updated. Let's see if that allows me to think. Actually, I had a question for GitHub. GitHub, did you add every single one of those under today? No. Did you sporadic? Wait, did you? What the shit? Every time. GitHub. Remember that stuff that I just like... The fuck is this? Okay, hold on. When 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Ah, it actually keeps the time frame. So, this is tests. I've been taking the summer to get a new girlfriend and get cooties. Ooh. I've been catching up on Real Fest lectures mostly, barely touched any of my projects. Nice. Sounds like a very successful summer to you. I still need to go through the Unreal Fest videos. I was a bit sad that they didn't broadcast it live. What the fuck is broken here? So what is actually going on? It's the true test damage numbers. So I'm guessing should show damage numbers component doesn't exist, which it doesn't. What is in here? So for some reason, this has removed it. So why discard? Fuck is that? Where did that change come from? Because I discarded it, and then it was like, bruh, I'll just come back. The fuck is this? How many stashes do I have? Okay, now if I click build, will it build? But yeah, it sounds like a really good summer for you, Tony Cog, which is fantastic. I hate the heat. I can't wait for the cold. I'm done with the summer. I should have went this year because it was 2 hours from me, but I missed my window to buy Unreal Fest tickets. The tickets were mad expensive though. Bro, I'm so excited for it to get really cold. I hope it snows. I love snow. Like, I know a lot of people are so fed up when it snows. Fucking love it. Absolutely love it. I'd much rather have Arctic cold than boiling hot. Same for me, every day of the week. I can heat a room, I can't cool a room. Yep, that is true. How much money? It's like $800 or something per ticket. One of my colleagues went to it. I'm hoping next year I might be able to join him. I don't even see the price. It was super expensive. They're like, the early bird tickets were about $500–600. The later ones were about $800, and they didn't even broadcast anything. I was like, why? I did watch the State of Unreal live though. I am starving for some reason. Okay, so that looks like we're back on this branch. Do you want to edit? Sure, why not? But now, what I would like to know is everything should work, right? Man, I need to move out as soon as possible so I can buy my large server. Nice. I want to get this exit, and I want to get it in my study on my wall. Let me find it for you and I'll show you. Would have been worth it to make UE devs cry in person. UEFN, true. Oh, I love Bargain Hardware. Bargain Hardware is great. I just can't go on there very often because it makes me sad. I'm like, I need it all. I need it all. Hyperon's live. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. Does my button work? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I need to fix my buttons. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Oh, I was going to raid you. Whoops, I need to do a shout out. There we go. The other day I was having a bit of a tidy up and found 10 SATA SSDs. That's a That's quite the tidy up. I want one of these, Hexic, and I want to put it on my wall. And put all my stuff in there, all my UE5 stuff in there. Look, I mean, it's designed to go in the house. Look how fancy this guy's house is, right? Right? Glass panel. Gonna get some LED strips for the sides. Do I need it? No. Will I get it? Yes. So you need a full-size one. I want to try and get a shadow one if possible. It looks like a first aid cabinet. It does. A first aid cabinet with lights in it. Shiny, shiny lights. What did you get up to in your stream, Hyperon's life? That's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, it is all fixed. Oh, this shit's spawning. I need to change that at some point. Was searching for an error. Runtime PCG was not spawning, so I refracted stuff. A bit and now it's working. Nice, good job. I spent about an hour and a half looking for why when I click on one of my panels I couldn't click anywhere else. I eventually found it because apparently I'd written some C++ code that I completely forgot about. So yeah, I feel like at least you got a bit more of an excuse for why it's not working. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Okay, next I want to... I thought you were going to update the new GSAP. Gasp. Ooh, lag. There's something else I wanted to work on today before I finish the stream, and I can't remember what it was. I want a 100 gig switch and network cards. Me too. I really want that, but I really don't have the excuse. I'm hoping that Virgin releases 2.5 gigabit in my area soon. And when that happens, I will, depending on the price, I'll probably upgrade to it. Because all I need, the only thing my UDM needs to handle that is I need a Ethernet to SFP connector. Don't you have an excuse? True. Also, I've run Cat6e to all the computers, mine and Bubbles, and the Wi-Fi. So everything's like ready for 2.5 or technically it's ready for 10 gigabit. But we will see. The only thing that runs non-Cat E is the front doorbell, because that it's a single cable and there's nothing, and it will never be, it runs 2K, the 2K camera, it doesn't need faster. I have a 10-kilometer spool of it, so I'm like, god damn. That's a lot. And the Cat6 RJ45 plugs. Are those the push-through ones? I had to buy some push-through cable plugs. Oh god damn, they're expensive. Actually, no, they weren't expensive. I had to go and buy the tool, which I didn't realize. Oh yeah. I have to get the cables precisely length, put them on, then crimp it. Otherwise, a bunch of stray wires are at the end. So I bought the push-through cables, so where you push the wires through the end of the connector, and then a tool that cuts that flush. So I always run a bit extra, put them through, and then it makes them super neat. It's so nice. I do have some with the holes for the cables to go through the end, and my crimper can cut them off, but they don't work. That's weird. All the ones that I've done in the new place are like that, and they've worked perfectly fine. I've actually had better success with that than the other ones. I don't know why. I think because when you can pull it out, I can see the other end, and I can visually, well, I can see the colors better instead of trying to like look through the plastic clip. 2 pins never connect. I don't know what's up. Maybe is it a problem with your crimp tool? I suppose if it's working the other ones, then no. It's not me because I've done 10 cables and regular cable heads. Yeah, fine. And 5 of the 3 heads, but they don't work. It's really frustrating. They're probably meant for a different gauge wire. I know that specifically the ones that... So when I bought the crimping tool, I got a set of push-through cables. Those don't work with my Cat 6 cable. I had to buy a different pair, well, I'd already bought them, that were pushed through for Cat 6 cable because the gauge is different. Maybe return and get a new one. It might just also be faulty, like a faulty patch. They came with the crimping tool. Yeah, the ones with the crimping tools I can't use. Just bought a jar of 100 heads. Yeah. Also, for a lot of the things, I've stopped putting boots on. And I'm quite okay with that. Some strain relievers. What are those for? Fair. So come with a crimp tool. Ah, right, okay. Fair. Makes the cables look professional. There was a reason not to use them for some of the connections. I can't remember what it was. It's basically, if it's in like high traffic area where it could get bumped, then probably good. But for me, they don't have that. Also, keep in mind, I have a 24/26 switch. Yeah, that's also true. You know the little lightning cables, the patch cables, the white ones? These little guys? These are great. Like, I have the short ones that I use for my Switch. Oh, you can get them in blue now. And in black. Nah, I like the white. These are great, though. Damn, that's a lot of cables. You can color code them by VLAN or something. What, these ones? The patch cables. Yeah, so that's why they light up. So the ends, that's why they have the ether lighting. Is so you can do the ones I sent. So yeah, that's also a good way of doing it. But there is the reason these don't. Actually, I'm surprised they don't. These ones don't, but the switches do. So you can do ether. So here you go. I don't want that. I just want this image. Open the image. Open image in new tab. So the Unify switch has LEDs built into the switch, and then with those cables, you can then color code each one. So like what we do at work is we put a printer is like pink, then all the security cameras are always put on the same color. Stuff that's on Wi-Fi goes onto something else. Physical, like machines, got a different color as well. I don't have a you don't have a Unify switch, you can't do that. And these switches are so expensive because they're still new. So you just go for your £5 bag of multicolored. It's so much cheaper. You have to go for the BF factor approval. True. The colored switch give me brownie points. True, 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 true. Yeah, there's my home lab setup would be wild if I just had more money. It'd be absolutely unnecessary. There was another UI thing. Where is my list? I'll go through my list and see if I can find what was the other thing I wanted to fix today. Do the damage numbers show? As far as I know, they do. So we can actually do some cleanup. So let's check this one. And this one. This one. This one. And this one. Start the wave and let's see. I've had the money. I've had 10 servers and 192 core Ryzen in them. 2 of them would be full of RTX 8000s. Kick them. Full ubiquity setup. Me too. Me too. So that's doing damage. Laser 25, 27, 30. Ooh, the laser looks cool. Look at that. Electric is not working, but that could be for a different reason. And missile tower is working. So only the electric tower doesn't work, but that's due for a refactor anyway. I have an AI mega server for AI local stuff. That was aggressive. Fire, fire, fire. You should buy a label maker. I actually want a label maker. Because I need to actually start labeling my cables, because I'm at the point where I have too many now to figure out where they go. Like my current way of looking up where they go is opening up Unify. And then seeing what the port attaches to. Forgot I put this in, but it doesn't work. Does it work? It doesn't. With 4 spools of sticker paper, my BF said I can go on. Because he wants to use a label over leftovers that go in the freezer. That's smart, actually. Okay, what time is it? Okay, I must go raid because I need to head off. Label makers have a built-in partner approval for this reason. Fair. I feel like Bubbles would not be overly unhappy if we got a label maker. But I'm not going to Amazon. I need to go to Twitch so that we can read out. Okay, so I love Amazon. It's great. I spent so much money with Amazon. It's wild. My bank can tell me, like, if I go to specific providers, they can tell me how much I spent, like, on my card. It's just terrifying. I'm just like, how? How is this real? I check Amazon in my bank app and it says 8,000 on Amazon. Damn. Let's raid Birdsong. My other bank app says 2K on Amazon. Damn. That is a lot, Hexic. Anyway, I should be back tomorrow. I'm going away next weekend, so I won't be here. But I will try and stream tomorrow so that we can all have fun. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been great. Hexic, don't spend more money on Amazon today. Give it a day or two. I will see you all tomorrow. I bulk order vodka and stuff on Amazon. Smart, smart, smart. Marius, I'm sorry. I must leave you. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.